Hi guys, welcome to trip to Canadian Rockies. This is we are in the plane going from New Jersey to Calgary. From Calgary we went to the Banff National Park and took the gondola ride. Weather was really nice.
It's a nice day.
This is we are on top of the Sulphur Mountain. You can see the Banff town from the Sulphur Mountain. That's the building where we got off from the gondola ride. From Sulphur Mountain you can see the Bow River and Lake Minnewanka. In Canada you will find the town inside the national park like Banff town in Banff National Park and Jasper town in Jasper National Park, unlike USA. Now we are going back to the place where we took the gondola ride from. It's almost like a half-mile walk. Weather was really nice and views were amazing. It was a little windy. You can hear the wind in the video as well. This is the actual sulphur mountain. You can even see the sulphur on the mountain. Then a large bird flew over me. I've never seen that large bird before in my life. We reached the building from where we took the gondola ride, and this is the view of the sulphur mountain from that building. Views were amazing. Weather was nice. Perfect day to visit Sulphur Mountain in Banff National Park. This is our gondola ride back to the parking lot. Next day we went to the Lake Louise. We took the shuttle from Lake Louise ski resort. Parking is very limited at Lake Louise. That's why we took the shuttle. You have to book a shuttle like 2-3 months in advance. Shuttle also get filled very quickly. I heard like if you want a parking at Lake Louise, you have to be here like before sunrise. It was like a few meter walk from the parking lot to Lake Louise. Once we reached the Lake Louise, it was very crowded and it was still little bit raining. It's very hard to find a good spot for a picture with family. There is a trail which goes alongside Lake Louise all the way back to the mountain. We took that trail and we did like almost half of the trail. The trail is like 1.5 or 2 mile trail. We did almost half of it. There was less crowded. When we were on the trail, rain also stopped and cloud scattered. Sun was coming in and out. Lake looked really amazing when sun came out and rain stopped. Most of the people say this is one of the best lake in the world. We also found a good spot to try out our drone. Enjoy the drone video. There is Fairmount Hotel right at the Lake Louise. There was some construction going on. Kayaks are available at Lake Louise for rent. After landing our drone, we took the same trail back to the parking lot.
Now lighting is much better, and I think sun is almost out.
On our way back, we took some videos and some pictures, and my son really enjoyed playing in the Lake Louise.
You can see some people like this, and you can take, and you can someone now will tell you, and you can go over there. I don't know, there is so much crowd
After Lake Louise, we took a shuttle to Moraine Lake. Moraine Lake is also very close by. When you take shuttle in the morning from Lake Louise ski resort, You have a choice to go to Moraine Lake first or Lake Louise first. We decided to go to Lake Louise first because it is famous, and then there are shuttles between these lakes. Moraine Lake was less crowded than the Lake Louise, and then there is an option to do canoe at Moraine Lake as well. There is a little mountain beside Moraine Lake, and there is a trail which you can take to go on top of the mountain. After Moraine Lake, we left for Jasper and stopped at Peyto Lake. In order to go to Jasper, you have to take Icefield Parkway. It is a very scenic road. There are beautiful mountains beside this road and river flowing. There are no cell phone reception on Icefield Parkway for like 200-300 kilometers. So you have to be very careful. On Icefield Parkway, we stopped at a very beautiful location and we flew our drone over there. Just before the start of the Jasper National Park, there is a very scenic spot. It's high on the mountain, so we stopped there and took some pictures and videos. When we enter the Jasper National Park, the first thing you will see is the Columbia Icefield. It's a big glacier, and they have like some special buses which take you to the on top of the glacier where you can walk on the glacier.
Alright, once again, welcome out to the we have made it. Everyone can start breathing again. Especially those blue faces at the back of the bus. Please breathe. And that maximum grade that we just hit on that 28 to 29%. And that they have been on the Athabasca Glacier, because we are currently driving over the very edge of it right now. This is a section called the icefield Moraine, and it is created because rock has come tumbling down from our left with the lateral moraine up there and covered the glacial ice underneath us. It has created a protective barrier which stops the melt from occurring as quickly, which is why we are sitting up higher than the main body of the glacier on our right. So you will see a couple of groups out there. Most of those are guided tours, guided hiking tours, run by highly experienced mountain guides. They have at least 5 years experience. But there are a couple out there that are partaking in the natural selection tour. The natural selection tour generally involves scorched clouds and footwear that is not appropriate, such as Vans and Crocs. On our right hand side here, if you have a look, you can see a cross section of our moraine. You see that lighter layer of rock on top, like a bit like a layer of icing. That is the protective layer. Then underneath it looks a little bit damp and soggy. That is our glacial ice. This little section of water that we are about to drive through, it is known as our tire wash, and that is because we have set it up so that it gets rid of as much mud and dirt off our tires as possible, so we're not tracking it out onto the glacier and creating unnecessary hotspots. These hotspots are created by that darker material, because the darker an object is, the more heat it collects from the sun. Very much if you think about a car you've left in the hot summer sun all day, it's a lot more comfortable if you get back into a lighter coloured car than a darker coloured car. That darker coloured car becomes a bit of an oven. And we are now on to the main body of the Athabasca Glacier. As you look around, you will see white sections, blue sections. This is a natural occurrence and is due to the density of the ice. When it is super dense, the sunlight comes in, gets refracted, much like a rainbow, and gets split up. The blue is the shortest of the wavelengths, and it doesn't get down deep enough into the glacier to be absorbed, so it gets bounced back out into our eyes. A couple of hazards we need to be aware of on glaciers are crevasses and mill wells. A crevasse is created by the movement of the glacier over the mountainside underneath. When it hits a high pressure section, it opens up these cracks and then closes them back up when it gets to a flatter section. And a mill well is a hole or tunnel that is created by the meltwater. Both of these can go all the way to the bottom of the glacier. And where you will be walking around, that is about 600 to 700 feet or 200 meters to get to the bottom. We have set up a bit of an area boundary for your safety. That involves our very hard-working staff coming out and chopping up that top layer of ice so that you have some grip, less likely to fall over and slip. So please stay within those boundaries. Please stay in front of the buses at all times. There are very large blind spots.
Pure glacier.
side.
Glacier here at Columbia Icefield.
Glacier water was very cold, and there was a tour guide with some people. He gave a challenge to them to drink the glacier water by dipping their head in the water. So there are some people who were trying that challenge. I also took that challenge and tried to drink from the glacier, but I didn't dip my head.
सामने से ना you can see
After Columbia Icefield Adventure, the bus took us to the Columbia Icefield Sky Deck. It's a hanging deck with a glass floor.
oh, there is a river going down there. Oh wow, you can see mountains.
We also spotted a mountain goat with a baby goat.
There, I can't see it.
I'm trying to.
Then we took the bus back to the Columbia Icefield Resort, where we took the bus from to the Columbia Icefield Adventure.
Maybe it's the time to go. This. Drive, the most beautiful drive in British Columbia. As you can see the glacier over there. हम लोग कौन से ग्लेशियर पे गए थे? हम लोग वो वाले पे गए थे.
Going back was also very beautiful. You can see the Columbia Icefield and the glacier. On our way to Jasper on Columbia Icefield Parkway, we saw a reindeer walking. Thanks for watching. See you in the next episode at Jasper. Bye.